Welcome back to session 14 of GED Advanced Graphs and Functions. Some real-life rules change after a certain point. Think of a delivery fee that jumps after 10 miles. These are piecewise functions. Today we learn to pick the correct rule before we calculate. Let's take it one careful step at a time. A piecewise function is really several small functions living together, each in charge of its own stretch of inputs. One rule applies for small x values and another for larger ones. The boundary between them is a cutoff number. Your first job is always to find which interval your input falls into. Here is the golden rule for piecewise problems. Choose the correct piece before you do any arithmetic. Look at your input, compare it to the cutoff, and select the matching rule. Only after you have chosen the right piece do you substitute and calculate. Choosing first prevents almost every piecewise mistake. The endpoints deserve careful attention. A less than symbol without an equal bar does not include the cutoff, and on a graph, it shows as an open circle. A less than or equal symbol does include the cutoff and shows as a closed, filled circle. That tiny bar decides which piece owns the exact cutoff value. Let's evaluate a piecewise function. F of x equals 2x when x is less than 3, and f of x equals x plus 5 when x is greater than or equal to 3. We want f of 3. Step 1, choose the piece. Is 3 less than 3? No. Is 3 greater than or equal to 3? Yes. So we use the second rule, x plus 5. Now that we have chosen the right piece, we calculate. Step 2, substitute 3 into x plus 5. That gives 3 plus 5, which equals 8. So f of 3 equals 8. Notice how choosing the piece first made the arithmetic simple and safe. The answer is 8. A step function is a special piecewise function that stays flat, then jumps. Think of postage that costs one price up to a weight, then jumps to a higher price. Between the jumps, the output is constant. At each cutoff, it leaps to a new level. The graph looks like a staircase, which is where the name comes from. 3 traps. First, never calculate before choosing the correct interval. Second, respect the equal bar at endpoints. It decides which piece owns the cutoff. Third, do not assume a function has only one rule. Always scan for the pieces. Choose carefully, then compute. Let's lock it in. A piecewise function uses different rules on different intervals. Always find the interval first, then substitute. Watch the endpoints. An equal bar means closed and included, and no bar means open and excluded. Step functions simply stay flat and jump. Pick the piece, then compute. Wonderful work today. You can now evaluate piecewise and step functions by choosing the right piece first. Your mastery check is the 10 practice questions for this session. For each one, find the interval, then substitute, and mind the endpoints. To read the full lesson notes and practice more GED graphs and functions questions, visit the course page at www.bridgetoexam.com. I will see you in session 15, where we explore absolute value functions and their V-shapes. Keep going. You are doing great.